Hey there guys, today I will be showing you how to do a realistic planet in Photoshop. Unlike my last video, I'll be using Photoshop CS4 instead of Elements 9. This is purely because when you get on to making the planet, you need a lot more detail in the layer styles, as in inner shadow, which Elements does not have. I'm lucky enough to have both, so I can switch between the two in my projects. So the first thing you want to do is just load up any texture, well, one that kind of suits a planet. I've just got one here, so just drag that straight in. Oh, one more thing, I was listening to my last video and I realised that my mouse clicks come across as really loud, so yeah, sorry about that, just try to ignore them. I have got a graphics tablet, but it's too clumsy to use for this. So yeah, once you loaded that up, create that into a layer as usual, and then create another layer and fill that with black, and slide that underneath the texture layer. Now what you want to do is you need to go on the texture layer, get the elliptical marquee tool, hold down shift so when you create a circle it's a perfect circle, not like an egg shaped one, and create one any size you want really. So yeah, and once you've selected a perfect circle, you want to go to Filter, Distort, Spherize, and put it up to 100% and press OK. And then press Control F to apply that circle again. So you know it just looks even rounder. And then you want to right click and go down to Layer via Cut. And then if you go down to your original texture layer and select all of that, and then delete it, or sorry, just delete the entire layer. That should be fine. There we go. Yeah, so you're just left with the circle and the background black layer. And you can see already it's looking kind of, well, yeah, kind of planetish. So yeah, and then from here you need to go ahead and go to Layer, Layer Style, and go into Inner Shadow. Now what you need to do here is that you need to put the angle down to -40, put the size up to about 170, and the distance to about 400 is usually it. So yeah, and there you go, and that kind of just creates a shadow on the side, and you can change the angle of which the shadow you want depending on which way you want your light source to be in your picture, but I kind of just have it that way, and then you can just turn the planet around when it's finished. You can have choke if you want, that just kind of makes it slightly darker on the edges, and yeah, kind of chokes the light bit of the planet. So once you've got the inner shadow to your perfection, you need to go to Bevel and Emboss. You need to change the direction to down so that the white bit is on the light side and the dark bit's on the dark side. And you said just fiddle around with this until you think it's right, because depending on what texture you get, you might want to use different settings. So I'm just showing you a brief overview of what to do. So yeah, and then that's that. And then press OK, and you've got all those things there. And then what you want to do next is create a new layer, go to the brush tool and make it black, and then you need to apply these brush settings. Go on to scattering, and then put the scatter at about 400%, and the count jitter to about 18%. Okay, that's good. And then whatever brush size you want, and then just go over the dark bit of the planet using the brush tool till you think it's all done. Right, there we go. And once you have that, you want to go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. There we go. And I said this just like increases the shadow, so it looks quite good. Yeah, make it about 50 to 60 pixels. And if you want, you can duplicate that layer, just make it a bit darker like so. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is say once again create a new layer, and using exactly the same brush tool as before but using white instead of black, just change your opacity down to about 60 or 70, around about there, and just go around the edge at the top like so, and then just do the same Gaussian blur, but you might want to change the pixel down just to your personal preference. Okay, like so. Okay then, yeah, so now what I tend to do, because it just adds a bit more depth to your plan, is just get another texture which I've already got opened up in Elements, and just drag that into your main planet. And this is a bit bigger, so I'll just make this smaller quickly. So yeah, just what I've done, I've just shrunken it down to the size of the planet behind. And then you want to just change the opacity of that new texture down to about 50, I'd say. And then change the blending mode to overlay. There you go. And then just oh no, there you go. And just change, move the planet a bit, just so it looks okay. And there you have it. So it's just so, see, without it, it's just, yeah, as you can see, it just adds a bit more depth, so it looks quite good. So yeah, and then there you have it. Just keep on messing around with it, as I usually say, until you find what's right for you. And my next video will just be showing you how to add this planet to the previous nebula background that I did before. And I'll just keep on doing this until you have a complete space background done in Photoshop. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please watch my other videos, comment, rate, subscribe, and I hope this tutorial hasn't been too long-winded and yet on board stiff. So yeah, cheers for watching, see you later.